What up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Welcome to episode number 11, and in today's episode there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's going to be some SBCs, there's going to be some Rivals gameplay, there's going to be some Rivals rewards, all of that sort of stuff, which I'm sure you will enjoy. And if you do, hit me with a thumbs up button. It's Saturday. I wonder if we can break the 5k likes rule and maybe push it to 6k likes. Can you do that? I'm sure you can. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Welcome to the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. So I start by doing a little bit more bronze pack method because, I mean, like yesterday's video was all about ways to improve or increase the club value in your FUT20 club, ways that you can actually get the player numbers up by adding bronze players to your club, whilst kind of breaking even or profiting even sometimes on actually selling the things that are worth money at this point in time. So I did a little bit more of that, but off camera obviously, because nobody wants to sit there and watch loads of bronze packs, right? I then got another level in the objectives, so I chose the Panther because I don't really like the floral one. It's a little bit plain, so the Panther's a little bit more like menacing, and maybe it will scare my opponents, but to be honest, kind of everyone's got that at this point, so it's just kind of basic. I'm looking forward to when we get some really cool like tifos and stuff. That should be nice. So you saw a bunch of stuff sold from the bronze pack methods and a couple of other things that I had in my club. So we are up to a whopping 6,000 coins, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, we do have a very, very nice squad. Mainly Bundesliga, but with Marlon and Promes up front as well. So I decided to switch out my goalkeeper, Hradecky, for a German goalkeeper in the name of Trapp. Simply because I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it, but there's like an Oktoberfest seasonal objective where if you win Rivals games using 3 Germans in your starting 11, then that will complete that objective. So I thought, well, I might as well just stick I've already got 2 in my starting 11 with Havertz and Goretzka. Why not just stick a 3rd German in there in goal, and then we'll be all right. We need to get the 3 Rivals wins though, really, don't we, in the next like 8 days or whatever it is until it expires. So I went into some Rivals. Now this is like the end of this episode is when I open my Rivals rewards on like Thursday afternoon or something. So this gameplay was from the, getting me up to make sure I just secured rank 3 for my Rivals rewards for last week. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And then of course, obviously from tomorrow, we'll be in this week's current division Rivals ranks, and I wanted to kind of start off slow. I literally could have sat there and grinded this game for like 7 hours or something on Wednesday night, and got like rank 2 or rank 1. But I don't know. I'm not in that much of a rush, I know there's still a lot of you out there that maybe didn't have the game yet or whatever. So just going ahead and getting rank 1, yeah, it would have been great, and it probably would have been even better for the Road to Glory, obviously. But there's time for that, and I feel like maybe we'll push up a little bit more this week. Slow progression is really what I'm looking for, and then obviously a little bit of pack luck here and there is fantastic too. And I've been displaying that in the comment section. You guys are also been getting some nutty packs, so congrats to you. Sounds like a lot of your Road to Glories are way ahead of mine at this point. So I'm really happy for you. I just hope I don't match you in Rivals really with those big pulls. Anyway, this game was going kind of poor. I think did we go 2-0 down and then we've sort of brought it back to be 3-2 up? Well, I can't remember. Either way, it was 2-2 and then we've just gone 3-2 up. And I don't know, this is how my games are kind of going right now. It's a real struggle out there for me. This whole learning how to defend properly thing is a big old problem. We give a penalty away here. Griezmann steps up, and this was one of the first penalties that I've actually ended up conceding. And anything else that I've been given away, I've actually managed to save, simply because it's kind of obvious which way the head's going to go in the direction. But this guy just seemed to sell me. I couldn't quite read that Griezmann head movement, and he definitely went the other way. So at 3-3, I'm hoping that we can maybe come away with a victory here, knowing that we've at least been able to score goals. Some pressure was applied, and then Marlon knocks it into Promes, turns that defender nicely, and we are just able to just dink that ball. It's a power shot, but it's somehow somehow gets a little bit of lift to go over the goalkeeper's legs, and we do find ourselves 4-3 up. 82 minutes on the clock. Can we extend our lead or at least hold out? Promes is chilling on the edge of the area, just trying to weave with that dribbling and stuff, but the shot does go wide of the post. But we end up coming away with a victory, so that is a real bonus, because a lot of my games lately, some of the ones I've done off camera and stuff have just been like either losses or draws, so to come away with the odd win is actually super motivating, and at least shows me that I can kind of do well at this skill rating. It's just very difficult for me. And now, of course, with the huge influx of you lot that are playing the game that got it on Friday yesterday, it just means that hopefully a lot more of you will move into those divisions that I'm in, and we can have some good games and let the really good people just move on up to Division 1, all right? Just go away, leave me alone. Like this guy right here. Now, this was by far easily the most difficult game I've had on FIFA 20. I knew right from the get-go, like literally right from the get-go, the way he was passing, the way he was moving, that this was not going to be good. And I go 1-0 down after 3 minutes, and he does the Memphis Depay celebration, sticking his fingers in his ears, and we're already 1-0 down. But genuinely, I was just blown away by how good this guy was. I got fully, utterly destroyed, and you'll see that at the end of the game when I show you like how many chances I've had, my possession, all of that stuff. Like sometimes you do just get obliterated. My guess is that this guy maybe scuffed up a couple of his placement matches, got placed in the division, or maybe he did get placed in Division 4 with me, maybe we won 4 and drew 1 or something, but I just feel like in like a week's time, my skill rating will be here, and this guy's will be sky high, because he just genuinely was way better than me. So I'm 4-0 down. I finally turned in with Jadon Sancho and actually score the goal, so I do get 1 goal in this game, but that's all she wrote. And I checked out this, he's a FUT founder, so he's been playing FUT for a long time, I guess. I went and had a little look on his Xbox profile, and I saw that there was a screenshot there that he lost 2-1 to Gorilla the day before, so maybe that's sort of the level, only losing 2-1 to Gorilla is actually a very solid scoreline, right? So to be nearly close to on the level of pros, I can come away from that game feeling a little bit better for myself, and not that I just got absolutely rinsed by someone on this game. At least he was a fairly competent player. So some more bronze stuff sold. There's some more stuff to relist, and maybe drop the price a little bit on things that didn't list that didn't sell in the first hour, and then all of this stuff is just like the stuff that's I can't get rid of, so I'll just keep listing it over and over again. If I eventually sell one, it'll be great. If not, I will just discard them eventually. But I think at this point in time, there was a couple of things that I did in order to gain a little bit more like XP and stuff, and there were we've got a couple of SBCs to complete that were just basic ones, which I just wanted to get rid of, get done, so we don't have to look at them anymore throughout this year. So I played a squad battles match. I think that one I didn't play it on a very difficult setting. I played it on like semi-pro or something, just because it was, I can't remember if it was late or night or early in the morning, but I didn't really want any pressure. I just wanted to get a game so that I could get 10 squad battles wins here to give me a 2-player pack. So that's exactly what I did. And then we go from that, we completed something in Oktoberfest, which was doing more squad battles as well, and that's going to give us a Bundesliga Premium Gold pack. So 2 quite nice packs there, just because I'd ranked up enough within squad battles. So 4 things more had sold, a couple more of the rare bronzes and the Brazilian manager. So we're up to 14k, which is a decent amount of coins, I guess, something to work with in terms of bronze packs anyway. And then it was that 2-player pack time for playing 10 or winning 10 squad battles matches. And it's going to move too fast, so it's not going to be a boards or anything. But in terms of a non-board player, I don't think I could have got much more lucky than that right there. Roussillon, a left back that is currently in my squad, an untradeable version that I can swap out and then sell the tradable version on. That's a lovely one. Now, you open that pack and get those 2 players in 3 months' time, and you'll be like, well, that's another waste of a 2-player pack. That was rubbish, wasn't it? But right now, with Roussillon's price being about 20k or something, because he is one of the best French left-backs, probably the best left-back in the Bundesliga apart from Alaba, that's such a sick pull to get, and we now have an untradeable version of our player in our club that we don't even have to worry about his price like dropping, because there's a lot more supply and stuff with the game being out now. So what an absolutely perfect little pack that was. The Bundesliga Premium Pack didn't really work out for us. There wasn't anything great in there. You win some, you lose some, but, you know, Roussillon could have been in the Bundesliga pack, right? And if we'd have got another untradeable one, that would have kind of been a bit heartbreak. So I stick this one into the club, you know, resupplying with a Sentinel chemistry style, all of that type of stuff. And we stick the other one on the market and make like 20k or something from him, as you can see. Well, I'll probably show it to you at some point that he sold. This was the other thing that I did. So me and a friend went in and played a couple of matches in the online friendlies, or FUT friendlies, in order to get the Eden Hazard stuff done. Now, we did it with the lone Hazard that we both got from the season progress, which is like a level 5 or whatever it is. So would highly recommend doing that, because you get a lot of XP, which is going to boost you up the levels in the season progress. And for me, it got me to a level where I could get a gold players pack. Can we get anything from the gold players pack then? Well, it is going to be at least a rare, because there is one rare in it, but it's moving far too fast. It's just going to be a rare gold that is going to be Upamecano. For a moment, I was like, be Konate, and we could have had our perfect centre-back for free as well, but no, it just didn't happen. But I love a pack like that. It is just, right now, that it means not much, but it is just great marquee matchups fodder in it for the future. You know I'm going to use a lot of those players in SBCs. There's no doubt about it. So then I went and completed the Let's Move Forward SBCs, because it gave me 4 player pick packs. Now, they cost me bronze players. I got a lot of bronze players in the club. Submit them, get a gold, you know, like just below 80 rated, but sometimes it can be someone that's either worth a little bit or, again, be good for SBC fodder. So you can see the players that I'm going to be picking here. A lot of the time I'll just go for like the high rated or just a popular league or something like that. But there's one thing that happens in a moment. Is it this pack right here? Yeah, Jack Wilshere. I end up choosing Jack Wilshere over Bentancur, and I did not see, it was super grayed out that I already had him as a duplicate. I just wasn't looking at that bit, and it turns out he was a duplicate untradeable, so that was the dumbest decision I've made all day. And then we do choose Joelinton here instead of Dabur over Rating, just because Brazilian Prem, like, I know that that's going to be useful some point in time. So yeah, a little bit of a fail with the Jack Wilshere. I could have taken Bentancur, and that would have been a decent Piemonte Calcio player to have. So be it. You know, we made a little mistake there. It's all good. And then it's going to come to the time where, because this was from just before I open my Rivals rewards, obviously what we have here is a situation where this is just before the full game was launched, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen to player prices. I figured that Sancho and I figured that Mbabu were going to drop in price. I don't know currently what they're at right now, whether I made a good decision here or not. But the idea was that I was going to sell them on because I daren't keep them any longer. You know, a 77 rated Mbabu, when the floods of people are opening packs, I can't see that holding 10k. And then also eventually Jadon sold in the second hour or something. Someone put a bid in the last second for his minimum price that I put him up there, which was like 32 something. So we've lost about 12k on Jadon Sancho there in not many games. So that right there is unfortunate, but it happens. So then I decided that for my a new idea of a team that I wanted, you know, a little, however I wanted to make my team, I was going to need a little bit of coin injection. So I am going to take the Division 4 Rank 3 tradable rewards this week, and that gives me 2 mega packs as opposed to 4 untradable mega packs. And it's always going to be the packs for me, because if I take the coins, it's boring for the content for you guys. So at least we've got 2 mega packs to open right now, and I just needed to make like 30,000 coins or something from these packs. It's not going to be off to a good start though, and it is unfortunately just going to be Kevin Volland, but it's an 82 rated. You know, there's a chance that maybe maybe there's a Musa Sissoko or a Ndombele or something in that pack as well. Just unfortunately for me this time, there wasn't. So the best pack we've had so far in this episode was definitely the Roussillon duplicate. And then we get our second and final mega pack here from our tradable Rivals rewards. This time it is going to be boards, but unfortunately no walkout there. And it's going to be French left mid from Atletico Madrid. That is, of course, Thomas Lemar, 83 overall rating. Does sell for a little bit, or definitely did sell for a little bit when I got this pack right here, but not as much as you'd maybe hope. He's not a 20k player. He's like a 4 or 5k player. There was a Jadon in that pack as well, and then I think Renato Sanchez might be worth like 1,000 coins or something, but it wasn't the greatest. It definitely didn't quite work out how I had planned. So that was unfortunate. In that situation, because we didn't make coins, I would have rather have taken the untradables to get 2 more packs to show you lot. And I think going forwards, I will be taking untradable packs because it gives us the most content. And of course, it worked for us last year. You know, you either get a good player untradable or you get some great SBC fodder twice as much as you would get if you pick the tradable stuff. And you know how much I love to do SBCs. So that's why this episode hasn't been fully focused around the Rivals rewards, because I did just chill in rank 3. I did just take the tradable. It was only a couple of mega packs, nothing major. Maybe that means a few of you have caught up or even overtaken me from this point in the road to glory. GG's to you if you have, and props to you if you really grinded out those Rivals wins up until the refresh on Thursday morning. Yeah, guys, this is going to wrap this episode up. So if you are feeling generous on this Saturday and you fancy smashing that thumbs up button, go for it. I know that we can hit I think the target today should be 6,000 likes. I think you guys can absolutely knock it out of the park. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I've got lots more coming. And of course, don't forget to follow me on my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram. Those links will be down below in the description. And most importantly, out of everything, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll catch you tomorrow with a new episode of The Road to Glory. Peace.